Nange wamulabye wiki eno gye tumaze wamulabye yabikoze
parliament
wamulabye yabikoze her first maiden speech
ate omanya abantu abogera oluzungu nga Nyamutooro tuli batono
ate choloza badde nkiwulidde lwaki ovuvuba nnyo olwaleero nze tovuvuba ndeka njogere kugambye embuki babogera oluzungu gagwe nani kakati
nayo negendedde ddala waggulu pala nayo nange yekulidde ddala
tasobola kukula naye ng'omwana dde oluzungu waluwulidde
confidence
ekisooka very young ekyokubiri
ekyangu kusinziira ku wiki
very young ekyokubiri very natural natural ekyokusatu smart very smart ekyokuna intelligent
nanda we nayagalidde music kati omuwala bwati ayogera oluzungu bwati omwenganga otya ngo musanza alina waatudde bwe kataba kayimba
ate anko ya mwenganga etya
practical
munnange nedda totawaana
mwagala ebintu ebitone
totawaana biba bigambo
Florence wanga
olina tofumita lindazi
Francis ezo musajja wakwanisa obuyimba tokisawo
buyimba kinze bogenda okunkwanisa nampijja waabo
abasajja tukityamu
nedda ddiya naffe tulinga ssente
password luli watate tota nyimba z'abakadde mweno sho naawe totumanyi omwe producer akadono kamu yatukwatamu wano kati password yokuleta amasoko twali mu pale todda mukweta bintu by'akadongo kamu mono no sojita y'abakadde
omukyala yayogera bulungi ebigambo bye and I think byali very clear
actually abantu bali balaba video bwesalasalamu naye ku maiden speech ye nga bamaze olayiranga minister Antone Gine yajja okuwa update
about the copyright
yes naye ate jukiro ne yaleeta bagita petition
omukyala
yes kati Antone Gine wamala okwogera ajja okugattako reacting akakiiko bekaali kakoze actually akakiiko kajja ne ka presentinga Antone Gine najja then yaleta petition nakola ki nayogera first of all na applauding ebyali ebirungi mu kakiiko then the findings za kakiiko ziyalowooza nti teziri appropriate nazikola ki nazo commentingako kati bwamala leader of opposition ekiba kimukakatako okuyimuka
Senyonyi
naye abeeko kyawa kukigenda kuki mu maaso
we yabayitira babbega ogw'okumeka
yes kakati omusenyonyi mu bigambo bye mwakomerezaawo theory yaki
yababbega lwakubeera naye bw'oba omuwuliriza bulungi tumi bw'oba waawuliriza bulungi ebigambo bye tekyali nnyo nti
bonna bawagira copyright nzijukira yali agamba oba mu kifo ky'obba waayo akasente batulwanirire lino actually ndoza yaleta ekigambo kya bega kusindiikiriza bano ba copyright kati then Namutooro ye naayimuka jukira okuleka ngole senti yaleta petition ate wa government kati ate kino ekya bega kikuba abantu babiri kikuba government ne kikubiramu n'abaki kati nga owa member of cabinet right now nga alina okuyimuka adefending
ate era naye kyeyadefendinga era naye kyo kyali very clear yes nti omuntu okuba nti ayagalayo akantu ateeke mu nsako abantu begye tekimufuula kuba bega kati soke
tubirabe tukomewo.
Right, Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, we have consulted widely on the issue of copyright. We have completed the presentation to the stakeholders. We have completed the cabinet paper. It is in cabinet. The committee has raised some interesting issues which we didn't even address. But now that we know the mind of the committee to which we are bringing the bill, I think we shall be able to even bring this up in cabinet. We are happy we've received it. So, Right Honorable Speaker, what I can tell you is that this bill has been high on the agenda for the President and the Cabinet, and since we filed this, we are just waiting for time.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Allow me to appreciate the Committee on ICT for the well-detailed report. Right Honorable Speaker, just a word of emphasis as you have rightly guided. It is very true, as the committee stated, that matters of the industry do not just fast-track development of the sector, but it is centralized on the young people. We are looking at a Uganda that can easily not just benefit the quality of its artisan sector, but also the quality of the people. It is also not true, Right Honourable, that as the committee stated, that matters in the petition might not necessarily be addressed by amendment, rather through other issues. Everything pertaining the music industry, Right Honourable Speaker, will be well streamlined if the amendment is put in place. The matters of financing, the matters of digitalization, the matters on how these Ugandans can benefit from the sweats of their work. It is very frustrating to be a victim of underemployment as we fight towards seeing that the country addresses the big concern of unemployment of the young people. These are Ugandans who are stranded on how best they can fruitfully gain from the works that they have put out for years.
I think we need to help the Attorney General. One of the issues is raised is the financing element that is required, and is right. But you see, of recent we saw government was allocating some billions of shillings to artists in a certain form. I don't think we should be reducing these artists to beggars of some sort.
I found it misleading for the LOP to mention that the artists are being paraded as beggars by the government.
We should lay a lot more, because if there's money for that, then there should be money to process the bills and the financial implications and so on. That's the point really that I'm making. Because when you reduce them to being beggars, you give them some money now, they'll consume it and it will be done. But when there is a law that protects their trade, they will benefit from that, even when they are long gone, their children, and so on and so forth. Honourable Speaker, the Prime Minister is here, because the Attorney General was also saying there are challenges within Cabinet and so on. Maybe we shouldn't burden him with some of these questions. The Prime Minister should commit when this can be processed, you know, so that people get to benefit from their art, from their trade. That way you don't reduce them to beggars. That way they won't be disturbing you as government. Each time there is, you know, a function and there's an artist, they say, now give us some money for this. Once they are protected in their trade and they're able to make money out of that, they will fly on their own.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I thought I should just clarify on LOP's submission about the funds that government has given the artists. Right Honourable Speaker, it is the responsibility of government to ensure that the citizens are well taken care of. The artists that are being mentioned are citizens of Uganda, and in a bid for government to ensure that there is accessible and affordable credit by citizens, the artists did request for a fund to facilitate their circle. This totally has nothing to do with the law that we are pushing for. It is okay for government of Uganda to support the artists as citizens.
Gaba citizen. Era na Free Association y'abebiwala tatwagala kutusupportinga. Because it is okay. Chairman wabwe ndi wano. Of course President asobola okusawo n'abeera member.
President yole kakuta 7.
Abasinga balina ebiwala ata. So yayagala yenna President yenna ayagala. Simanyi. President gwe kikutteko nga yandiyagadde okuneegattako mu bukulembeze bwange. Uganda.
President tumanyomu.
Eno Uganda tugenda kukola ebintu by'obwa president bingi okusobola okwegumya.
Ntambi. Wasuze otya?
Nasuze bulungi wasuze nyabo.
Nasuze bulungi.
Guno goyita nyabo yakyo yakalo
mukuzenyo. Kasiri wasuze otya?
Bulungi.